The Polyglot Gathering is brought to you by italki. Become fluent in any language.
Belly button, yes. Nibble, okay. Two fingers above it. You have one, so you have to tap here as well. Yes. Okay. Now we have the points on the hand. That is, one is here. Yes. It's called karate point. Karate, yes, because imagine you are karate. So it's here.
Karate in Japanese means like the empty hand.
Okay. So after we have a small space here. If you put your hand here between this finger and the little one, you're going to find a small hole. You have just to make a massage on it. Okay, it's weird. Then you're going to tap our fingers, but here I put fingers here, and then you going down, down. I will skip this one, and then you come here. Okay. Now we have some weirdest things, but I will tell it after. Yes, we have to count, we have to sing, anything like that. Okay, so basically what you're going to know, to discover, is what can we do by doing this strange therapy, or this strange technique. Okay, first, what does it move us to learn a language? Basically, emotions. Yesterday, during my talk in Spanish, I said that one of the most important things to learn a language is motivation. Motivation, in fact, it seems just one word, but it's not one word. We have two words in the word motivation. What are the two words that we have in the word motivation? Motive and action. Yes, motivation. Yes, it's a motive to get into action. So if you don't have a motive to get into action, to move, action, to motivation, you are not going to learn anything. But how can I have motives to learn something if I am sad, if I am shy, if I am depressed, if I am whatever? So what move us to learn a language are emotions and I forgot the word. The motivation. Motivation is one of the key points to learn anything. So, when we control our emotions, we control our actions. Very important to know that. When we control our emotions, we control our actions. And motivation is the motive to get into action. When I control my actions, I can have control on my motivation. Okay, probably one of the biggest problems that language learners face is the procrastination. Is the action to procrastinate. We say that, yes, I have bought a Nassimil course and I will study it until the 100th lesson, but when you realize you are just on the lesson 14, and then you say, okay, I will keep it after. Why? Because maybe you are not controlling your emotions, and so you are not controlling your actions. And so if your actions are not controlled, you have no motive to get into actions. So what we want to do here is to try to control our emotions, to control our motivations and actions. Let's think about the circle of action. So we have thoughts. Oh, this is feelings. Thoughts generate feelings. I generally like to do a short test. I will ask you to close your eyes, but don't do this right now. And I want that you focus your attention on and count how many thoughts do you have, what is this guy talking about? What, today is a warm day. I don't know. Try to count how many thoughts do you have. Close your eyes right now and count. Just count the thoughts that you are having. Okay. General, how many thoughts have you got? 3, 4, 6, 5, okay. 7, okay. Imagine that. If thoughts generate feelings, we live in a constant circle of having good and bad thoughts that will generate good and bad feelings. And so, good thoughts will generate bad or good feelings that will generate bad or good actions. When we are born without thoughts. But after, our families, our teachers, our siblings, they insert certain ideas in our head, like dog is dangerous, school is not pleasant. In certain countries, learn a language is very hard, or it's better to go to the cinema than to go to a language school. So we are going to learn unconsciously this kind of things, and so we are going to act like that. And so if you had now 7 thoughts in 5 seconds. Imagine how many thoughts you have without noticing in 1 hour, in 24 hours. It's for this reason that sometimes we are living our lives happy, well, but from nothing, what happens? We get depressed. Oh, wow, I'm so sad now. What happened? I don't know. Yes, you don't know because you simply had one bad thought that you didn't realize. We are all the time having them. The only difference is that now I asked you to focus on your thoughts and you realize that you had 7, 3, 4, 5 thoughts. But we have much more than that during our days. So we generate one feeling, and this feeling generates an action from in our body or in our mind that can make us become violent, can make us cry, can make us don't do something. And so what we have here, we cannot control. We really will continue having 5, 10, 7 thoughts every now and then. But what we can do is try to control them in certain moments. So when we control, when we have the power over the thoughts, we can control our feelings. If you control our feelings, we have control on our actions. And so this is our objective here. So I just say how many thoughts have you in 5 seconds. You said that already. Okay, wow. Our bad beliefs and language myths. So probably you have learned that I can't learn a language. Probably when you went out your houses to say that I'm going to a polyglot gathering, some members of your family said, wow, I would love to go there, but I can't learn a language. You are a skilled person, you are gifted, you are talented. So, because they have learned this. I have a terrible memory. People sometimes try to, even we tend to have that. We speak 7 languages, but I think, wow, I have a terrible memory. Really? Okay. I can't keep focused while studying. I don't know what's that. It's a fluent thought. I don't know what I would that. Okay, and we have a lot of. I think I would have to complete that. So we have a lot of bad ideas. What other ideas could we add in this list? According to your experience in family.
I don't have not a lot of time for it. It took me a lot of time to study language.
I don't have time, okay, yes, we have this idea, but we can talk about later. Probably you cannot manage your time. This is not really emotional, but okay, I can't do what I have to do in the moment that I have to do, but okay, it's one kind of things.
Shyness, embarrassment.
Shyness, yes, embarrassment. This is one thing that we can overcome with emotional field therapy.
Fear of making mistakes.
Yes, okay, fear of making mistakes. Yes, I just start speaking when I have no mistakes. So if I think about that, I will never open my mouth in any language, not even my native languages.
And very similarly, fear to be ridiculed because of your mistakes.
Yes, exactly. Okay, exactly. So let's try a little bit this kind of things in emotional field therapy, or emotional field technique, or emotional thought therapy. It has a lot of names. We use one standard and weird sentence that is, even though I am or I have this problem, we have to name this problem, I completely love and accept myself, or I love and accept myself completely. So I will first. I'd like I not expose you to no problems, but I'd like you to focus on one particular barrier that you have about anything in language. That if you are very shy to speak in public, that you are shy when you are in a Chinese restaurant and you are learning Chinese, and you realize that you are not brave enough to say Ni hao ma. Okay, you say, I can't do that, I can't do that. So think in something that you would like to overcome. Okay? Okay, so think on that. And imagine that you are facing this situation right now. Put yourself there. Can you do that? Okay, so feel this. You don't have to give them the name. Generally, in the sessions we do, but we are in groups. I will not ask you to do that. Now imagine a very big rule, that ruler that's marked from 0 to 10, or a thermometer that's marked from 0 to 10, and ask your body how deep, how strong is this feeling. And just close your eyes again and be there feeling that bad emotion, that bad feeling, and let the thermometer to tell you how bad it is. Your body will give you the answer. Believe me, if you are good at visualizing things, you can do that. When you are ready, just stop and open your mouth, open your eyes, and give me numbers. Just numbers. I don't want to know the problem. 7.
6.
Sorry?
6.
6.
10.
10. Okay. Just that? Okay. I will not force you. Okay. Maybe you can after do an EFT to speak more during the presentation. Okay. So now I'm going to say the sentence. So the sentence is, even though, although I have, you can, I will say the sentence out loud, but you just hit here on this current point, but focus on your own problem, this one that you have just worked on. Yes? Okay, but it's this. You can do this as well, but this is better. So although I have or I feel.
Excuse me. It is a difference between left and right.
No, your body is the same. There's no problem. Okay. Even though I feel or I have this problem, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself exactly as I am. Again, even though I feel this problem, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Again, once more, even though I have or I feel this problem, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself exactly as I am. Okay. Now, give a deep breath. Okay. Now, hitting these points, you will think to yourself in the problem. Name the problem. Just in a short thing, like shyness to speak in public. You can say whatever you think. Huh? So, do that. Try to think that you are waking up the point. Like a person. So wake up, wake up. Once more. Okay, going down. Going down. Okay. Going down. Not very light, but not very hard. Okay. 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 Focus on the problem. All the time focusing on the problem. Keep tuned on the problem.
You have no problem.
Okay. Here again. Now here. Here on this spot you have to massage it. Now you are going to do, while massaging this point, this small hole here, while you are doing this, you are going to move your, look at me, and move your eyes according to the movement of my hand, but while massaging. Just your eyes. Just your eyes. Okay, close your eyes. Open your eyes while massaging this point. Now let's sing any song like Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you. Now count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Okay? Now tap on the top of your head. Okay, now give a deep breath, hold it, now exhale. Okay, yes, it's common, it's absolutely common. Okay, now try again to close your eyes and focus on that same problem. Close your eyes, try to focus on that problem, put yourself on that situation. And imagine the big thermometer and ask it how big, how strong is your discomfort in doing the thing. Did it reduce? Did it keep? Those who said me 10, no.
7, now down to 6.
Now it's a 6, okay, but you can work more, okay. The 6 now.
Between 3 and 4.
Great.
I had 10 and now it's around 7, 8.
Okay. The aim is to do that until we reach the 0. Generally, how do we do this exactly? Sometimes as we did this a generic round. I don't want to expose yourselves. So how can you do that in a professional way? You know, you have to ask some questions. when, why, who, where, and why. Like, what do I have? I have the problem of procrastination. Okay, so procrastination is a problem. Are you a procrastinator all the time? Not really. Just when I am learning a language, if this is the case. But when I try to learn, but does this always happen? Not really. Just when I am learning Hungarian. Generally, does it have anyone involved in that? Yes, when my family is in my house, so I generally procrastinate. So you can now make a deeper and a larger question, like, even though I am a procrastinator, when I am learning Hungarian and when I have somebody in my house, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. So you have to be more specific on that thing. So even though I am a procrastinator when I am trying or I am learning Hungarian and there is someone in my family I deeply and profound love and accept myself. Let's try another round, but now with this. Think in your problem. I just ask you, and you in your head answer my question. So yeah, let's continue with the same one. Huh? What is your problem? Okay. When do you have this problem? Is there anyone involved in this problem? Okay. You can say, why do you think you have this problem? Like, in the case of procrastination, because I have to give them my attention. So, let's think in a sentence. If you want, you can tell me your sentence and I can say if it's correct. Do you want to say your sentence? No, it's okay. Huh? Okay, can you say your sentence? Okay, so say.
I have problem to learn Hungarian.
To learn?
To learn Hungarian because of procrastination.
Okay, procrastination.
Procrastination.
But
it is true. I
okay.
am learning Hungarian and I am a human who have problem with
okay,
procrastination.
but when this happens?
With when other people are here.
When other people, but when you are at home alone, you can do it?
I can do it.
Okay. So, is there anyone in particular? Your wife, your children?
Wife and children.
Okay, but can you go to your room if you want and leave them in the room? Can you do that?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. Okay, this is a problem. This is a physical, real problem. So you have to overcome that, but it's okay.
I am working and living in the same house.
Okay, yes. Maybe if you found a way to not be at home, should be the best solution. Yes, like go walk and go to a park.
If you're divorced.
No, don't do that. It's not really necessary to divorce. But in this case, what you have, sorry, is a physical barrier. Yes, and now, if I am your therapist, I would say, try to study Hungarian in other place. Should be it's not the person itself, but that you have to give attention to them. But if you, as you are the father, you are the head of the family, you have to give them attention. But if you can deal with leaving them for 1 hour in the kitchen or in the eating room, and go to your room and do that, it's okay. But the sentence would be, even though I have problems learning Hungarian because I have to give attention to my family, now I will give you something different. I choose to accept the situation and overcome it. So I choose to accept the situation and overcome it. So do you have now your sentence format? If not, I will give you some minutes. thinking in. But okay, Philip, thank you. So it's what, when, who is involved, and why. When you are ready, you have your statement sentence. Everybody's ready? So, on the current point, even though I choose to love, to completely love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even though I have or I feel, I choose to love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even though I have this problem, I choose sentence. Okay. Now we are coming back here, but just the sentence. Now in the procrastination example, the procrastination when my family is in my house. The procrastination or your sentence. Okay. Now on your face. Now on the spots. Try to hit waking up someone. Wake up, wake up. Try to be connected with this problem. Going down. You can follow your own rhythm. Try to be tuned and connected with your problem. Now I will add one extra point. That is 4 fingers below your armpit. Armpit. Sometimes it's a little bit soaring. Okay. Now it's here again. Now massaging this point, and while massaging this point, follow my finger while I'm doing the things. Just your eyes. Okay, close your eyes. Massage the point. Open your eyes. Now let's sing a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now on the top of your head. Now connect with this problem. Take a deep breath and exhale. Connect again with this point, with this problem. Close your eyes. Imagine the huge thermometer scaling from 0 to 10 and ask him how deep or difficult is your problem. When you are ready, so tell me the numbers if it has reduced it. The 10 here, the 10 there.
3.
Great. 6 here.
Well, now I modeled my own problem, so it's 5.
Sorry?
I modeled my own problem, so it's 5. I mean, not asking ni hao ma
Okay.
guy, but my own problem. So it's 5.
Okay, it's 5. Okay, so it changed that something. Okay. 4. Okay, we are getting reducing. But how it started with 6. Now it's 3. Yes. So as you can see, it's a very easy. You can do this. Generally, I do this even when I am walking, and sometimes I have a problem, and when I'm driving, sometimes I get stressed. in the traffic, and we are walking on the streets, or when the bus is late or something happened. I do this while I'm walking. I do this. Just doing that. Nobody will look at you because you are doing something very, from part by part. You do something like this, something like this. You can do that whenever you are, but you can also focus when you have this particular problem. Let's now, as you know, let's watch the video again.
I'm dying to know if anyone has told you about this in your college days in Major League Baseball. According to some of the players in the Beavers dugout, what Jorge Reyes was doing with tapping was he was just kind of realigning the energy and so forth around as they were. He was told, actually, like a psychologist or a consultant came in and spoke. It's kind of like a holistic approach, kind of realigning the energies.
Aaron, I've never heard of it, but you know what? I was about to say before you went to this that there's got to be a good reason.
Yeah, it helps you get focused, relaxed, kind of center yourself, holistic, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're doing that with furniture, it's called what? Feng shui? So this is feng shui for your face?
Possibly.
I don't think feng shui works either.
I don't.
Okay, now you know that's not a feng shui for the face, but it's other thing. But probably he, as you can see in the video, the guy is a little bit nervous, and this is doing to reduce his anxiety. And this can be used before a presentation. If you are very nervous before give a talk, you can do this like that. This for a talk, for example, you could say, even though I am very nervous for the talk that I'm going to deliver in 5 minutes, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Even though I'm very anxious to this section, that you can do that for specific things. Okay. Now it's just for today. As if you haven't seen, we have a Bible with 14 polyglots sharing their tips and tricks. This one, unfortunately, I have 2 books about that, but they are only in Portuguese. But you can go to my website, that is www.brasilpnl.com.br, then I write it. We have some times. Do you have any questions? Yeah, okay.
Which new method you have to give us all of learn my languages at the same time or at a short time, and how we can learn this language from beginner to advanced in this 1 year, like study,
okay, the first thing I would say that even though I want to learn 10 languages at the same time, I choose not to do that. Yes, and try to work on not doing that, because it's not really advisable to learn 10 languages at the same time. Okay, depending on your time, I'd say, but you can do that, but you can discover what is forcing you not to do that. You have to give out, because this is not the aim of this presentation is not to give you the technique now. I can tell you after, but if you tried it, why have you failed? Then you have to have a problem. Another question? Yeah.
Jimmy, so you personally use this technique, right?
Yes, I use it every now and then.
And it helps?
Yes, a lot, including with my students. In the school, sometimes we have to deal with emotions. So, as I work in a language institute, we have small groups. That the maximum is 12 students in the classroom, but sometimes we have 2 or 3. So we can sometimes, the group is very anxious because Brazil now is living a crisis, and so we can work on that. And I don't give too many explanations, because behind this point, we have a lot of things, but I will not give you the reasons. We are realigning the energetic points. This is based on acupuncture, and so and so and so and so. Say, just let's do a weird exercise that you will work in less than 5 minutes. And I do this, and it works perfectly.
Can you give any of the theoretical background behind this technique?
Yes, it's based, unfortunately I haven't prepared it. It's because we are full of meridians, acupoints. The original technique is called thought-field therapy. It was a psychologist that had a patient who was really afraid of getting into a swimming pool, and she was afraid of water. And so he tried everything. He tried everything. And so he asked her some more questions. What exactly do you feel when you want to get into that swimming pool? She said, I feel something weird in my stomach. Asked this man called Dr. Callahan. His name is, I forgot the complete name, but it's Dr. Callahan. He knew about the acupoints, and he remembered that the stomach point is here. And so he said, hit on this point while you focus on that. So she just focused on that problem, and she did that. And according to the relates, and we have tried that, the difference between this technique and the original one is that the original one is more specific. It has specific combinations. It has one point for this, other here, and other here. Generally just 3 points. And but we have to be specialists. With the emotional field technique or emotional freedom technique, we use the complete points so that we will reach them all. But the background of it is to realign the energetic circuit exactly as it happens when you use the needles with acupuncture. Just that. No more questions?
I have a question.
Yeah?
About you showed this with a finger.
Okay. Okay. This is very interesting because it is to balance both your hemispheres. And the only way that you can reach our brain is by moving our eyes. It's called desensibilization. There's another technique that you hold something like this and you make strange eye movements and you feel something in your brain. It's the only way that you can touch your brain because it is connected with your brain. So this is from the original technique, but it's also called EMDR, is emotional desensibilization of eye movement, something like that. It's a combination of other technique, but it really happens, helps.
And how to do this alone when no one shows
you just move your eyes.
Just move.
Yes, yes, just move your eyes. Okay. Yes, you don't have. When I do this, it keeps easier, but it's not necessary to do that. It's quite easy. Okay. So, my time is over. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you can use it. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much. And you have any other question? Just let me know. I will be here for a while. Thank you.